something I would like to discuss today. So, as you might have seen, I will be graduating from Nijisanji again on August 29th GST. And this may have been the hardest decision of my life. But it's been something that I have been thinking about for a while now, and various obvious reasons I will not be able to share entirely what made me arrive to this decision. But I would like you to know that there are very important reasons to me on why I came to this conclusion. And yeah, the most that I can share is that basically management and I had disagreements, especially on how, you know, I wanted to proceed and grow here. I know maybe a few of you might be unfamiliar with me, but I mentioned this close to when I debuted, that, you know, a lot of the reason why I started streaming was because, you know, I wanted to bring smiles and joy to people, especially those who have had, you know, sad or tough or, you know, bad days, or, you know, who are maybe had negative feelings about stuff going on in their lives. And I just feel like lately maybe that's not something that I can personally bring to people. I guess it's also been a bit rough for me. I feel like there was at a point maybe a while ago where I had also seriously considered ending streaming a while ago, and, you know, I decided to keep going, and I was actually really happy to... There was a lot of things I was able to experience because I did keep going, and maybe it changed my point of view a bit, but I guess you know, there were certain ways I wanted to move forward from here on. Maybe it wasn't just something that aligned with management, and so I guess you can say I am done blooming here. But the reality is, I really, really do wish that I, you know, could have stayed longer for you all. And, you know, I feel like if I had things my way, I would still be continuing here. Because I do still feel like there are many, many things that I would like to do and accomplish. And that I feel like there is a lot more that I wish that we could do together. So, I am obviously really, really sad about not being able to do that. But I wanted you guys to know that to all the rosebuds, that everything you make for me, every comment that you give me, you know, whether no matter what you create and no matter what you give to me, it's always meant more than life itself. And yeah, I guess this is something I would have loved to, you know, do forever, but I feel like my experience here was definitely life-changing. Initially I didn't really think that I would get in, but I remember when I got the first email back, I couldn't really believe it. And I remember taking a lot of walks around that time, and I remember like thinking to myself, you know, I was like praying. I was like, I hope, you know, I hope that it ends up working out. At that time, and I mean even still now, I have a lot of senpais in JP that I look up to on the Japanese branch. And I really, really admired and looked up to their 3D content in particular. And so obviously I will, you know, still keep on supporting my Oshis and those people that I look up to. But yeah, every night and morning I just remember, wishing that, and praying that I hope that I could make meaningful content like they did. So I was really happy when I had found out that I got in. And because of that, I was able to meet you guys. So in the end, I guess things ended up working out for me. Anyways, we have some time left together still. And I have some stuff left in store for you guys. So, thank you so much for making my life special. And, I hope I could have done even a little bit of what you did for me. So, I don't often open up about my emotions. But if I'm not mistaken, I think love comes in many different ways, and those include, like adoration and cherishment. So, I want to say thank you and that I love y'all.